Hello everyone. Today we're going to do something different again. What we're going to do is attempt to make a clock. I went by Walmart and bought this clock that was in this container here. Watch clock replacement kit. And it looks like this. Oops. Has this, and it has the little hands with it and everything. It's got small hands. And so I haven't made it yet. We're going to be making it together. Pick up the pieces that I dropped. And so let's get started on what we're going to be doing, okay? I'm going to show you how I got prepared for it so far. So let's get started with that. Okay. So what I did is I cut a piece of foam board. And I'll leave a link again to a video how to cut chipboard. And then chipboard is just like cutting foam board. And if you have a special way of cutting it, go ahead and go for it. But I have a 7 by 7 inch square piece here. And what I did was put my my ruler from corner to corner, made a mark, corner to corner, and made another mark, and that was my center of my hole. Then I took my scissors, my nasty scissors, and I started drilling out a hole with these scissors. And this foam board is very easy to carve out, and I just kept putting it on top of my deal until I got it in there. See, it fits in there just fine. All you need is just a few rings to grab a hole to put your clock together. Then I also cut some foam board that is 1 inch by 6 3/4. And I've got 4 of those. Okay, that's the first thing we need to cut. Then I made some construction strips. And to make construction strips, I already put tear and tape on them so we can put it together pretty quick. To make construction strips, I cut 4 pieces 7 inches long, then 1 inch wide, then scored it down the middle. Then I put, like I said, tear and tape on each side of that. And I also cut from the folded end inward at about a 45-degree angle. It doesn't have to be 45 degrees, just make a little bit of an angle will make it, keep it from sticking out on the ends. Then I'll have 4 that I cut at 6 3/8, then cut them into 1 inch strips and scored them down the middle at a 1/2 inch. Okay. Then I have 4 that's 7 inches again, but this time I scored it at a 1/2 inch and 3/4 of an inch. And see, I cut the angles just on the part, I left the middle alone and cut the angles just at that area there. Okay, then I've cut 8 that's 1 inch angled in, scored down the middle. Okay, I didn't put score tape on those. They were too little. I thought I'd just glue those. Okay, and this is the artwork I did for mine. Now, whatever artwork you want to do is up to you. But this is the one I chose for mine, and I did it out. Let's see if it's dry. I hope it is. Yeah. I did the clock face out of this family party. The letters on there, or the numbers on there. Then I also used the new stamp set called, wow, called Forever Blooms. And I used this stamp with soft suede. I stamped it, you know, so you can see 2 times here and then once in each corner and a little bit on the side, I think there. And then of course stamped these are the strips that are going to go on the side of the clock. And I very quickly just did some little of the wash and pear pizzazz for the green. And let's see, what did I use for the pink? I used the Rocco Rose for the flowers. Then I just dabbed a little bit of gold. I think they discontinued this, but it was all-purpose gold paint that we had last year. You still can buy this stuff online. And if I can find it at Amazon, I'll go ahead and put a link to that below as well. Okay, and I did the letters in Early Espresso. Okay, and again, to get the center of that, I did edge to edge, edge to edge, to find the center. Then I found the center of these and put a little mark here. I had these all done in pencil. Then I try to evenly space 2 marks in between these, so I would get the thing. Then I also took a one of these things and made a mark about that far from about a 1/2 inch. Did it in the center and did it about a 1/2 inch from the edge, and just did it all the way around so I could tell about where to place these. As you can see, I kind of did it all the way around here like that, and that helped me keep the circle even. Okay, let's see, is there anything else I could say? Did I say this was 6 3/4 by 6 3/4 square, and these were 3/4 by 6 3/4. Okay, now I've got my hot glue warming up. I think it should be hot. Yes, it is. And I'm going to start off by gluing my sides down. What I'm going to do is start off on this edge and have a gap here on this end. And let me move my thing out of the way here. I don't want to get glue on that yet. We'll line this up. Make sure it's square. Okay. Next one. Now I'm going to take the 7-inch ones, and they go on the outside of this. That happens to you, you might want to do that. I guess I should have left those straight there. I thought I would need to angle them, but I obviously didn't. So when you cut yours, just cut them straight across probably. Okay. These I need to carve in the cut in the other way, because these are going to go inside. By putting these construction strips in here, makes everything very strong. them on the outside. Looks like I can cover these up with this right here. This don't quite all the way to the end, but that's all right. There's going to be a strip that goes there too. Now this one, the short end goes towards the inside. Looks like I'm going to have to adjust these a little bit. Wonder why my scissors get all goopy. There we go. This is why. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut this down here and this off here, so this end will get covered. Same here. I need to cut this down here and this off here. Yeah, that's better. See how much better that cover that end there. Should have done that there too. Okay, I should have two more. That'll be the top where you can't see it. What do you think? And I think I have one of these. They're kind of messed up too. Well, I'll put that on top as well. And this looks like this could be a little bit shorter here. Okay, so we'll trim that. And actually, if I was to do it again, I forgot about that allowance of the thing. You probably should cut this 1 inch too. 1 inch by whatever I told you, 1 inch by 6.5. And I cut a 1/4 inch off, so 1 inch by 6 1/4 is what those should be, to be a better deal. I'm going to put top on there, so I'll know that this is the top. Okay, yeah, see it's a little bit, so I'm putting off. There's the top. Just glue that all up. I was thinking the little crafting supplies, stamps would be cute on this as well. Make it for your craft room. That'd be real cute. This I think would be pretty for Mother's Day with these flowers on there. And you have enough room. You could put some die cuts on here if you wanted to too, because that clock is up away from this paper. So you could have a little bit of depth on here and not interfere with your clock. Okay. Now, so to put your clock on, of course you need a battery. This has a little washer back here that I'm going to put in the back. It also comes with a little spacer, but I left it off because there's not a whole lot of space here. So I'm going to put this little washer back here. This is the top of it. Okay, I'm going to trim that a little bit more because the paper made it a little bit thicker. Kind of working that down with my fingernail, or this would even be better. Just trying to expose the threads on that screw. Okay, now I'll take this screw here. Got a pretty little gold washer there. See if I can get that started. If not, I'll have to trim some more of the paper off there. I think I got it. Okay, now you take the shorthand, which is the hour hand. You might want to check, see how this is kind of cockeyed right here, so you might want to flatten that, straighten that out as much as you can. And to put this one on, it was quite a difficult little chore here the first time. Hoping this second time it won't be. It's like almost like this thing is too little for this. This thing busted through my foam board, I'm going to be pretty angry at Walmart. What I'm going to do is put something underneath there so it won't. I'm afraid it will. What can I put underneath there? Looks like it's a pretty good little gap. I'll put my bow maker maybe underneath there. Yeah, that gives it some support. Okay, back to that large hand. Stand up and do it. There, I finally got it. Okay. There, I can straighten that one up. This one goes next. Okay. Right now we got 7 o'clock. So let's move it around. I think actually you're supposed to put those together there at 12 o'clock, but that worked out pretty good. Yeah, you should put both of those up straight up so that way you'll know that they'll work out together, but that Just got lucky and it happened to work out okay. There it goes. Got a pretty clock. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video and make yourself a clock. Just use any stamp set you want to decorate your paper, and as you can see, got a real pretty clock to hang on the wall. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye-bye.